very quickly, everyone. My name is Tsem Rinpoche, and I'd like to welcome everyone. For 1,000 years, in the Tibetan monasteries, there's been a tradition of oracles. Oracles are highly skilled and very pure and trained monks or individuals who keep their very body clean, and then when an invocation is done, a high-level protector will enter them. When the high-level protector comes, they come in peaceful and wrathful forms. The wrathful forms do not speak much because they're in the state of wrath. The peaceful forms will talk more, and they will seem like there's no one there. They come in a very peaceful, quiet, simple form. So when you're in the presence of a protector, when you're in the presence of taking trance, even if you don't go up and then he touches you, you are still blessed because you are inside the building. Today, this is the protector of the Gelugpa tradition, who is one with Manjushri Dorje Shugden. In a round hat, he will take trance in the oracle. He will stay for a short while. He will accept our offerings and talk and prayers, and then he will leave, and then his main minister, who is Kache Marpo, will come in a peaceful form. Kache Marpo is like the secretary of the king, and when the secretary comes, he has full authority to do everything in the name of the king. And then at that time, hopefully, everyone can go up to get a blessing. During the trance invocation, please remain quiet, do not fidget around, and do not make a lot of noise. Just observe and just watch. If you cannot see well, later we will have it on YouTube. So this is something that's done in the monasteries. The current oracle that you see on the throne, we call him affectionately Chojela. He is the seventh in line of the Panglung Kutens. Panglung is the name of the line of Kutens. He is the seventh. His father was a very well-known, very famous oracle in Tibet. And in 1959, when Tibetans were having difficulties, the Dalai Lama talked to Dorje Rinpoche. Dorje Rinpoche talked to his assistants and sent the assistants to his father to take trance. During the trance, Dorje Shugden told the Dalai Lama to leave now. Leave immediately, and he will protect the Dalai Lama, and he gave him his sword. Because of this message, the Dalai Lama was able to escape that day. That very night, they shelled and bombed the palace of the Dalai Lama, so his life was saved. This was saved by his father. So he is the seventh in line. This current Panglung Kuten was recognized by His Holiness Khyabje Chujang Rinpoche and His Eminence Khyabje Dorje Shugden Rinpoche. The current Panglung Oracle went through 7 years of intense training, 7 years of meditation, practice, and retreats to develop his body and to speak. The person who oversaw his training was His Holiness Chujang Rinpoche and Khyabje Dorje Shugden Rinpoche. So they have certified him to be an authentic oracle. Since 30 years now, Chojela, who is from Sera Monastery, has been taking trance for Chujang Rinpoche. He has taken trance for Ling Rinpoche. He has taken trance for the Dalai Lama's government. He has taken trance for Sar Rinpoche, for Ganden, for Sera, for Drepung monasteries. He gave trance to thousands and thousands of monks in Tibet, India, Nepal, Taiwan, USA. So the oracle you see in front of us is one of the most famous oracles in Tibet, one of the most famous. He has been taking trance for 30 years. We are very lucky because the main protector of Kechara House is Dorje Shugden. It's always been Dorje Shugden together with his brother Setrap. So today is not a show. Today is not something to come and just look and have a show and talk. You are going to be in the presence of a highly enlightened being that the monasteries have been consulting for hundreds and hundreds of years. So please remember, you are in the presence of the seventh Panglung Kuten, the Oracle of Tibet, trained by Chujang Rinpoche, certified by Chujang Rinpoche, and he has been taking trance for the monasteries and the High Lamas for 30 years. We are very fortunate that Chojela has come today. We are very fortunate that Chojela has come here on his own to take trance and to bless. He told me, very simply, I want Kechara to grow. I will come to remove obstacles. Before Chojela comes here, he will consult the protector. The protector will enter him and will talk. His assistant will write down the answer and then tell Chojela. Chojela did not come here on his own. He came here because Dorje Shugden told him to come here and to develop Kechara Forest Retreat. All of you who did not quit, all of you whose minds are stable, all of you whose minds have worked very hard all these years, I congratulate you, and I congratulate my sponsors. You have made all this happen. You have built this place that the Protector can take trance. And the Protector will return in the future again and again and again. When he takes trance, make strong prayers from wherever you are. You do not need to go up to him to touch him. He has full clairvoyance to see what's in your mind. All right? So remember, you are extremely fortunate to be here and extremely rare. This is presented to you by Kechara, the BOD, the pastors, and all the volunteers and sponsors. I congratulate all of you to be in the presence of such a holy Protector. Last time in Ganden Monastery, we will take trance in the same exact manner. I'd like to thank Chojela very much and his assistant Shumei for coming here and to stay with us and to be with us and do rituals and do pujas. I thank Chojela and his assistant Shumei very much for their kindness.
Sem chen tam chen de wa dan de we gyu dan de ba gyu che sem chen tam chen de ye dan de ye ge gyu dan de wa gyu che sem chen tam chen de ye me pe de wa me de wa gyu che sem chen tam chen ne rin cha dan ni dan de we dan yo na ne ba gyu che sem chen tam chen de wa dan de we gyu dan de ba gyu che sem chen tam chen de ye Nung ye gi gyu dan de wa gyu che sem chen tam chen de ye me pe de wa dan me de wa gyu che sem chen tam chen ne rin cha dan ni dan de we dan yo na ne ba gyu che sem chen tam chen de wa dan de we gyu dan de ba gyu che sem chen tam chen de ye dan du ye gi gyu dan de wa gyu che sem chen tam chen de ye me pe de wa me de wa gyu che sem chen tam chen ne rin cha dan ni dan de we dan yo na ne ba gyu che gan de la ji ngo ji tu ga ne ra ka so sa bun de ju sin se je gi ga bo kun chen lo san ra se dang je ba de de she su so dun ji na ga sin de be de de she su na ma je be zu ga je da lo de be su na si je de da ba je se ga ja ju su so se je je kun ja we lo do do ga ja na we jin je le she ra be be je la me je be ku dong 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 be dong dong la ja sa ye wo zhe ye na so me do zhang ji jin de bo na za de ja su ngo zang ni de je ding ga so di so na sin je je la je ba ve da ye de me lu ni sa ba ye lu na yi ge de ba je je da je ba dong ba sun je be do so ni ni je ba cha po su so sha ni bi de ni ma do zhou la sun che je ban bi da je de ye shi ngo bo je ge la je je ba la da cha san ba da be yi rang ngo je su la ma da ba che na ki che ku ka la chen de 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 je da san be do si si ma la sa je je ge cha ba wa tu so nan dang wo sa yin le je ba yi chen je ku la cha no ming a ya da ma nga ngo zu ku ra ba yi si di ba du min du den ba she da so ji ne sa ba ge wa di dan dan ro wa ku la ga ba je ba je sun lo sa tra ba yi dan bi ni mo rin du sa shi shi ngo zhe kun zheng du an do je sha mi mi sa wei de chen chen yu zi je me gen bei wang bo chan bei ya du bo ma lu zhong zai sang wei da gan qing ge bei zi gen lo sang da yan su gun do la ma sang ge la go sun go bei go ne so wa de ran ji mi jin do wa jing yi lo zhe dang tu mo ngo zhu za du so ngo zhe kun zheng du an do je sha mi mi sa wei de chen chen yu zi je me gen bei wang bo chan bei ya du bo ma lu zhong zai sang wei da gan qing ge bei zi gen lo sang da yan su gun do la ma sang ge la go sun go bei go ne so wa de ran ji mi jin do wa jing yi lo zhe dang tu mo ngo zhu za du so ngo zhe kun zheng du an do je sha mi mi sa wei de chen chen yu zi je me gen bei wang bo chan bei ya du bo ma lu zhong zai sang wei da gan qing ge bei zi gen lo sang da yan su gun do la ma sang ge la go sun go bei go ne so wa de ran ji mi 经多话经给罗，就当等梦我就早就说，做三个被写了别就说，这就准备罗就开始说，就当等梦我就早就说，你对给让大不经给罗，对经历给也写下就说，我是准备军马早就说，这你得送到我这就说，你对给让大不经给罗，做三个被写了别就说，这就准备罗就开始说，就当等梦我就早就说，你对给让大不经给罗，对经历给也写下就说，我是准备军马早就说，这你得送到我这就说，你对给让大不经给罗，做三个被写了别就说，这就准备罗就开始说，就当等梦我就早就说，你对给让大不经给罗，对经历给也写下就说，我是准备军马早就说，这你得送到我这就说，你对给让大不经给罗，本天早为喇嘛仁波切。
道具寂寞被没等住
啦，高真前不过你结束的，故所故给我就早就说，本天早为喇嘛仁波切，大经验高被没等住啦，高真前不过你结束的，就当土梦我就早就说，本天早为喇嘛仁波切，大经验高被没等住啦，高真前不过你结束的，将军你不把的天把就这了滚都叫我总咖啡，这就是你我是这辈子叫为我被浪想的你。给这怎样的妈妈有些，没着让他早没听着钱，那些要谁这边念的些，对的这一句你抢手，路上有位电动车我是，最近3000忙着的巴当，将心车上大车上我说，路上有位你被电巴拉，现在没被娘家就用吧，就有。让你给自己背后多自己写起上你给追求当多把心被苦人心把有。我们日追为给当那混呗，我们苏巴苏的萨瓦达马苏巴瓦苏多哈，东巴尼的月东北岸的阳的龙给九个岸不属于白人给这白，等的给让的每个不马不都送吧，等的给阿雷每个给不送给等的阿雷中为多巴卡布，等那给沙路中为巴拉给沙古先把后岸的。正为吉沙古真巴努图真的正为兰波吉沙的，让流感的正为来沙黑真巴无数红的正为米沙呢，真巴沙后岸的正为吉杰比真，努图mam的正为嘎嘎的，真巴努将图밤的正为将真嘎不是真巴将沙图感的正为嘎玛米真，无数밤的正为吉持。先把地单一点的嗡嘎波阿玛波，我波顺的一点的真把月让一顿给红的我在这龙马崩被乐月没把地都被在南是辛苦啊月，一个送的我在人把进度都被苦多结送多结度多结南国内一个心那里面听把龙的只为红衣靠着进的几根家，阿姨都是都把这红衣满波把心别我月。我妈瑞追为给大那红的，我妈苏巴瓦苏达萨瓦达玛苏巴瓦苏多哈，东巴尼的给东北岸来阿来正为东巴阳心呀，这我那也能的红红，就我来这人杂些追没都的不妈没些些罗莫那让今天都难把这些这类王婆的给这有都在旁边别的我给把钱给我有，我妈刚把的眼的必备具备阿罗给你为的沙达我有。我们会追为给大那红呗，我们苏巴瓦苏达萨瓦达玛苏巴瓦苏多哈。东巴尼的给东北岸来让一顿的别的也是去看莫下，所当进步就是这个仁波切日我大各位无所望着若被谁刚当心情是被感动当也望不住些清楚，仁波切跟当大萨皮又被点的呀红衣真把勇士给我来，我站边心结写当切马七八那把站公天松要见多杰学等者，古多麻木。 mo sha je cha ni ba ye zun be be je che dun chen na ja ga ji wa ni de sun yi ngam we chen sun yo wo ma ra da mi ma me ta do wa de ge ye se pu dri nam kha la cha shi yon be dra ge ki yon nin za wa de da tu ka nam ba chen kung yon na dong yu lu ba so we te yi niu le da kam su wan du gu be che yi cha yu nam ba u le zam bu cho yi wan den yi ta sha yi zen cho wa ram chung yi cha zin ye be chung a sun lap lap tu ge ya sha la tu da stam be ka ku jo we ji den ge ba sun yi chen de yi den ba sun we dong yi go ba do du dang den ba nam yu ma za be jin yun be tu le ke we ye shi ki me long ju be u na su ba so wa bo kam je be yin la nam le o se du ma re cho be le so wo du du nam da shi den se ku do ka bo cho xin zu ba cha ge da da me long yi ye wa cha da yun sha ba zin ba ku la da ga yi ro wa u la do se ma so wa lan chen na ring la chi ba ye su rin chen shi den se ku do se bo ye ge se bo chi me du si ga wang pa se yi cha gen chen na nam ga cha shi yun no zo ba zin ba Rinpoche yi gima jebe se po so wa kasa che je ke ta na kala che ba kya tu be ma shu den se dra ro na ge ju de che ma che je kam so wan de ge be cha yu da ma yi gen ba nam kala cha shi yun Rinpoche yi sha ba ze ma da ma yi ge gun chi me to ba ju be long yi sha lo jen yu ju la che ba yun du ka ma shu den se ku du shi ma mo ju be tu jen ye re de da la cha shi yon zi da xiao du do ba da yin na sa qian zha bo xie yung la qi ba de da yi da ko du ze zhe yun chen gu na zhen ye long ye le yin ta zha shi zhe bei de ye so bei zo yu ya zu la bu ko wa yu Zo tu ka dan rang yi dam du se wei tu ken sa bun o se chu gan den ka shi ri bo zeng a shan ba la so ka shi po do je po dang ni ding ye zin chu bei chen bo je chu bei ya chen do je shu den ring a ko da che ba ke ji ki sa ma ya za za
Just now, it was the great king, Dorje Shugden himself, coming in a ratful form. When he comes into the ratful form, he cannot stay long because it's very strong on the body. Therefore, whoever is in the room is blessed. Just before Dorje Shugden left, the rice thrown in the air represents blessing anyone and everyone in this room. Dorje Shugden has come. He has received my prayers and my requests for the growth of Kechara Forest Retreat and for all of you. He has also accepted offerings. We have laid out much offerings for him, and we have offered that up in order to generate merit for all of us. He gave special instructions to some of us to continue building, to continue our works, and do not be afraid, and commit all the way. Most important is to commit. Don't have two minds. Sometimes stay, sometimes go, sometimes do, don't do. And when it's a little bit difficult, give up or don't want to be involved. Be involved, help, and assist. Then you will have his great blessings. So after Dorje Shugden has drunk his tea and blessed the place, he has left. He will send his main minister here. You will only see him coming, you will see him going. In between, it will look like there's no one there because it's coming in an extremely peaceful form. This form of the minister is Kache Marpo Yuma Gyalchin. All right, when he comes, everybody will get a blessing. You do not need to kneel down. If you kneel down, it takes too much time. After everyone gets a blessing and I make the requests, then all of you may sit down in your seats. Please do not make noise. Please observe on the screen what is going on. Now the peaceful minister of Dorje Shugden, Yuma Gyalchin Kache Marpo, will come and give answers and answer our questions that we are going to present to him. Thank you.
Shannon Jesu took up the scene, Lenchi, Antari, Trembuji, Labjadu Cheshana, and Chirangi, Pachi, Joya Tavishino, Trembich. Wonderful. Then, what to get on ye? Animal memory.
Lawless.
What today in the South Korea? I carry it on a champion meeting by will.
Lawless.
All to see the energy got a trouble.
Lawless.
Peggy,
Taking no.
All don't devote on it.
Don't devil no.
What to watch church. All to say.
Lawless.
All to see in the door. Oh, so it's an empire. Can't get back. Sanje Chu Kindus, can the Kunjo Sum. Tabata Ichi. Chiku. No way in the
The Protector says he'll answer some of the questions later, but he has asked me to translate his message to you. He says since just the two of us speak Tibetan here. So he says most important is, since we are Buddhist, to have complete confidence in the Buddha, especially in the Dharma and in the Sangha. And when we believe in the Dharma, we must act in accordance with the Dharma. We cannot believe in the Dharma and act the opposite way with anger and jealousy and hatred and let the moods take over. Since we believe in the three jewels, act in accordance with the Dharma. Whatever religion you wish to choose, whatever form of religion you wish to choose is up to you. Whatever form of religion, if it's Buddhism, what sect of Buddhism is up to you. But most important is not to just choose a religion and just say, I'm this religion, that religion, but to have faith in it and practice it and show results of your religion.
Lawless. Melu said the Chidam Puggy top cover. You know, Puggy 메상에 뉘다 보시 톱내로
Longless.
뉘다 보시 녀버대요 아니 보게 세리 보게 잘라주파 제단에 조원하신 바주원하신체
Longless. He quotes from the Holy Master and Saint Shantideva, and he says that Shantideva has repeatedly told us in his teachings that getting a human body is extremely difficult. And once you have received a human body, you should not waste the human body on money and name and fame and pleasure and fun. But you should use your human body to develop the mind, to develop your consciousness to a higher level. This is the best way to use the human body. He quotes from Shantideva. Knowledge. Then Kache Marpo says, now that you have received a body from your family, within your body contains a mind. This mind is most important. He says all of us have hatred, desire, anger, jealousy. All of us have that. But what's important is to reduce those negative qualities. Reduce anger, hatred, and jealousy on a daily basis with the people around us. This is most important to develop in our mind and not to let it become lax. Then Kache Marpo says that we have anger, desire, and we have hatred, impatience. We have those qualities. He says, but every single day, every single week to make those qualities less. To lessen those negative qualities. When you lessen those negative qualities, then compassion, kindness will arise in your mind. If you wish to develop compassion and kindness and therefore gain peace, you must eliminate the negative qualities in your mind slowly and daily without feeling lazy or discouraged. And therefore the good qualities, Ningji and Jampa, compassion and loving kindness can develop, Kache Marpo says. Then Kache Marpo says, it's good that you do meditations. It's good that you do your sadhanas and prayers. It's very good you do that. But more important than the sadhanas and the prayers and the meditation is the mind. Do not neglect your mind. Do not let your mind fall into negative states of anger, jealousy, desire. And then you do Dharma less and less, and you do worldly things more and more. Do not let your mind degenerate because you only have one life and one mind. Don't lose this opportunity. To develop the mind is the most important duty you have. Then the great Protector Kache Marpo says on behalf of Dorje Shugden, if you practice a kind heart and you develop a good mind, and every single day you control your mind, you will feel great happiness you will feel great peace, and you will bring happiness and peace to people around you. If you do cheating others, lying to others, always not doing your job, always being foolish and thinking you can fool others, then you will make them unhappy, they will make you unhappy, you make them unhappy, they make you unhappy. Then it never ends. Once you start damaging other people, once you start tricking other people or lying or hurting other people, definitely they will hurt you back. Definitely they will get you back. When they get you back, you're not happy, they're not happy. So therefore, it's more logical to develop a kind heart and a good mind every day to do that. All suffering that you have in your life, all the problems that you have in your life, it looks like it came from someone else, but actually it came from yourself. All the difficulties and sufferings and problems you encounter, it looks like it came from someone else, but actually it came from yourself. Whatever negative situations you have encountered in your life now and in the future is come from yourself, done by yourself, by your own attitude. So therefore, it's very important that if you want happiness in your life, if you want peace, if you want purpose and to develop the mind, it's important to benefit others, help others, overcome comfort zones, overcome laziness, overcome anger and jealousy, overcome greed, day by day, not in one shot, day by day, and benefit others. When you benefit others, then you will feel happiness. You will develop your mind. All right? This is advice not from an ordinary person. This is from a Dharma protector. Please do not take this for granted. The great Dharma protector says, to do Dharma is to think of the other person as more important. To think of the other beings around us as more sacred than ourselves. When we always think we are more important than others and we have this arrogant attitude, then arrogance and negative action, negative speech arises, creating harm to them, and then they harm us. So if we wish to practice Dharma, if we wish to practice religion, what's most important is to remember others are more important. Others are our concern. And when we take care of others, then we create less suffering. The good qualities in us arise. When the good qualities in us arise, that is Dharma. So that's most important to remember. The great protector tells us now. When we do harm to other people, Sometimes the harm is not direct. If we're supposed to do something and we don't do it, and we ignore it, and we let someone else do it, or we make a promise and we break our promise, this is also harmful to other people. People doesn't think that this is bad karma. Ignoring your responsibility, not doing what you're supposed to do, or letting other people do it, is also harming another person. So when you harm another person, you will get harmed. You harm them, they harm you, there's no end. But remember, how to end the harm is you yourself must end the harm by not harming others around you. Family, friends, everyone around you, not to harm. On a daily basis, to control the mind, not to harm others, control the speech. This is Dharma. Your Dharma protector is telling you now.
Oh yeah. When I soju no? Shall I never give. Shank solid so much. What in the sun, soju chevy, the carrying water, senna, Rani said to one, Nema so much in
For example, very simply, if you harm another person's body, if you hurt their body, maybe even destroy their body, the karma that comes back is your life will be very short, or your life will be very disturbed and with no peace. So the repercussions are very, very strong when you harm other beings. Our Dharma protector is telling us.
Oh yeah, so just said, oh, draw me some money. Dana she pay, so just draw my change. Busin chunjuyan. What is all the pay Nancy Chen, so I check on the summer. What did I check in? Pay Diva Mambuji we are.
Then, the more we harm others, the more we destroy their life. For example, animals, we destroy their life. We do things that destroy the animal's life. That karma will come back to us, and a lot of karma. Just because you don't see it and you're not involved with it, don't think the karma doesn't come back. The karma will return to any harm you do to the other person's body.
All those in the program. On draw redo some jancy or what? On draw redo some jancy and Hada made on Hamayinda. You get the poet Dendroche. Dana Shinya Ida, or Tundro, or to get the poet Yasongi, Dong Yang, or Socha, or the draw redos. Don't want to corner to the and got a question. They are what?
Then, as the Lord Buddha has spoken to us, we have the gods, the demigods, the humans, the animals, and we have the hells. We have 6 realms. Life after life after life, due to the negative actions we do to others, we have to take reincarnation in this. Right now, it looks like everything's fine, but actually, we have to travel in these 6 realms without any control.
All those the coas and the legend of Korakon, they are. Combat Tosa Truja, Gauri Tosa Tambul, Gauri Tosa Niva Sumbatanea, Hava Tubadwaya, Gauri Dewaja, Gauri Dongajon. What in the Chen Page, Jawa Toma Mevan, Tadebado, those Chen Donga Mambujian, those Chen Teo.
The Great Protector gives you an example. He says, think of a 6-story house. The topmost floor is a happy place. The next one down is not so bad. The next one down at that mediocre. Then it becomes worse and worse until you reach the bottom floor, the ground floor, which is the worst. And then we are in this house. Sometimes we're on the top floor. Sometimes we're in the middle floor. Sometimes we're at the bottom floor. And we keep switching rooms, switching floors in this 6-story building. Like that in samsara, we take rebirth over and over because of our mind.
All those children are Page. Oh, Tangaras dinner, Chen Jawa Toma Mevan, those a con they were in the and don't end the bay, Junshem ever chen, not in the day. Don't
Since the beginning, we've been taking rebirth in the 6 realms of samsara. He says, don't have doubt of that, even if you cannot remember. Over and over and over, experiencing one problem after another, after another, after another. And all these problems that we experience comes from ourselves, made by ourselves. We need to realize that today, now, and make a change from today onwards to be different. Whether other people are different or not, never mind. We be different from today onwards. Notice. All happiness comes from your mind. All unhappiness comes from your mind. The point is, do not blame others. Do not point fingers at others. Others are just environmental. But the actual cause of happiness and unhappiness is from ourselves and the actions we perform. So the great Dharma Protector says, people like to do divinations. They like to do divinations with the dice. They like to do divination with numbers, astrology. And they like to do this kind of divination to see how their life is going to be. But actuality, you don't need to do divination or use astrology. Whatever problems you have was created by yourself. Whatever problems you have done in your previous lives, the problems come back now. So whatever problems you create now, it will come back to you. It does not benefit you at all to do any harm to others, because it all comes back to yourself, ourselves. So therefore he says, you don't need to do divinations, you don't need to do astrology or numbers to see how your future will be. How your future is going to be is in your own hands. All the harm you have done will come back to you. All the damage you have done will come back, because you will take rebirth. So it's very important to transform our minds now.
Rangi semla trees you know, Chimon Kandu Rangi semla trees. Yawa Chima de Kandijil, Debujil Ruina, Yawujil Ruina, or Yambajil Ruina. Tigate the Susurangi semla trina, Shingiri.
The great Dharma Protector is helping us by giving us Dharma teaching. And he said, how we are going to die in this life depends on how our mind is now. If we're going to die in a good way or in a very painful way. And after we die, where we're going to take rebirth in our next life. We don't need divination. We don't need to ask anyone. We check our own mind, our speech, our body, and how we act. How we act and what we do will determine how we die and where we go. Rituals and pujas are useless if all we've done is negative actions. So check your mind to see what will happen to you. It is in your own hands. All this. So whether we harm other people and then we get the karma back or not, it comes from our own mind. It comes from ourselves. And when we harm others, when we damage others, it comes back to ourselves. Whatever promises we have made, if we break it, then other people will break their promise to us. If we harm their bodies, the harm of their bodies will come back to us. So whatever we do to others, we don't need fortune tellers or gods or divination. Remember something. You know what you've done in your life. You know the karma you have collected. And the karma will return. So therefore, be serious about your Dharma practice and transform your mind. Everything is the mind. This is what Buddha taught us.
benjo soba teso kare ine page hajang kale khabo yoya do sungo te nami ge jebore ta xian lo page jimba dang chudem song tere chewe na kare ine longje chewa da tere yoya ge pyamba yo.
He said a very simple worldly example is if we take things from others, if we rob others, if we cheat others, if we always make others suffer by money, then definitely we will always suffer financially. Even if we get money, we will lose money. Even if we want to get a loan, it's difficult. Even if we want to progress, it's difficult. If we cheat others, if we damage others financially, if we always take things from others and always hurt them in that way, it will come back to us that we always have financial problems. Similarly, if we give to others, and we're generous to others, and we help others, and we build, we assist, we always have generosity, genuine generosity, then of course that generosity returns to us now, and it will return to us in the future life, again and again and again.
ngoi na re saya thongya ina re karin tere jimba tang yin kwela so wa tu jimba tang yin ani jimba tang je bu de rang long ji chim bu yu ya tene chim ji de se de sujim song doma ya wo ji song karin ne phe ge chulong doma la so ba ta na shi sang do ji te be doma dang ta na shi tene chaju sembe doma doma mo bu ya doma de page Dorje na page chunji so da jedang page Dorje chashana megi jurong megi jui chujimo so ba tisu suma yin ani page debuji da yawu ju yo.
So the great Dharma protector says it's very important for us to practice the 6 paramitas. And one of them is, for example, giving and being generous to animals, to humans, to others, irregardless of how they treat us, irregardless of whether they appreciate or not. From our side, to benefit others, to be generous to others, even animals, will create the causes for our wealth in this life and future lives, both mental, spiritual, and physical wealth. He says the same thing is true. Very important to hold our promises. Whatever promises we have made, whether it's refuge vows, Janju Senbaki Domba, he says, Bodhisattva vows, if we've taken initiation, tantric vows, or even commitments we've made to other people, to hold our commitments and don't break our promise and make other people chase us to do this, this, or that, or that. Keep your promises, keep your commitments. When you do that, things will be accomplished better and more smoothly, because the result of keeping promises, keeping commitments, is other people will keep their commitments to you. So remember, very important is everything is controlled by your mind. That results in your action that comes back in the form of karma. Everything comes from what you do, it will return to you. If you can remember this, is the best way to control the mind. The best way to control it and become more kinder, more giving, and more keeping our commitments. So everything comes from the mind. Everything arises from the mind. As Lord Buddha has spoken to us, the great Dharma protector here is telling you, remember everyone, you are receiving a Dharma talk from a Dharma protector. Most important, the essence of his talk is from today onwards to trust the force of cause and effect. To trust karma. Trust karma more than gods, Buddhas, men, and people. Trust karma. If you trust karma, your actions will change. When your actions change, the results will change. Trust cause and effect all the way. The great Dharma protector is telling us now. The great Dharma protector says, some people think, oh, if I don't practice Dharma, if I don't practice Buddhism, if I give up Buddhism, get rid of my statues, I'm free. There's no karma anymore. There's only karma if I am a Buddhist. The protector says this is wrong view. Karma has nothing to do with Buddhism. Karma is a force that exists that when you do negative, you get negative. You do positive and you get positive. So karma affects you whether you believe in Buddhism or not. Therefore, some people think, oh, I gave up Buddhism, I'm not strong in Buddhism, I'm not a monk, the karma doesn't affect me. He said that's very wrong thinking. In fact, karma affects everyone, whoever you are. He said, remember this is very important, Lolis. The protector says, very important to do confessions. He says, when we commit some negative action, don't hide, don't keep quiet. Don't think about your face. Oh, my face is important. If I keep quiet, people don't talk about it, people don't know. People don't know, but the karma increases. So he says, when you've done something wrong, what's important is to confess it. Shakpa pu means to confess it. To confess it and purify it. Why? Then your suffering will become less. The power of the negative karma coming back and hurting you more or less depends on how much you purify your karma. So when you purify the karma, then the suffering will come back less. So it is up to you. Important to purify the karma and being open and honest about it. He says most important is, from today onwards, to believe in the force of good and bad, positive and negative karma, to believe in this force, and to operate your mind, operate your life in accordance with karma. And he says, some of us may be not Buddhist. He said, that's okay. If you're not Buddhist, think, if I create unhappiness in other people, they will create unhappiness to me. If I make them unhappy with my speech, if I show them anger, if I tell them off, cheat them, lie to them, they will cheat me, lie to me, and be rude to me. So even if you don't believe in Buddha, it's okay, but believe in if you harm others, others will harm you back. So he said this is very, very important to tame and control our minds, because the mind is what creates everything around us. Lotus.
어, 대인도 보게 난게 거리적이 보게 생제 탐제스도 하장이 야심부.
Lotus.
어, 도스인데 생제 탐제라는 게 되네. 파도 마치뉴메 봐. 자원의 요마래. 겨워 랑기 겨워로 통만 매봐래. 통만 매봐. 이 랑기 겨워데 통만데 되내지는 종어를 했어야 돼. 자원이 셔요 요마래.
If we want to see how many lives that we have taken in the past, it's numberless. It has no count and no number because it is numberless. So therefore, we have taken numberless lives over and over. But what's important is not one single person, animal, ghost, spirit, has not been our mother, has not been our father. Every single being in existence in samsara has been our mother or our father, and we owe them kindness in the sense of practicing Dharma and liberating them from suffering. This is very important to know.
도스인데 먼저 생제 탐제에서 전시가.
Lotus.
생제 탐제라는 게 마치뉴메 봐. 매버. 랑이 장한테네 사제 된제질 겨와래뇨. 사제 된제질 겨와래 망용스케네 셰 매버.
So that's why in Buddhist prayer we say all mother sentient beings, ma sentient tamche. All mother sentient beings means all sentient beings have been our mothers in a previous life. Like the kindness of the mother we have experienced in this life, we need to repay, honor, and take care of our mothers of this life. Similarly, every other person has been our mothers. We need to take care of them. How? By developing the mind to be kind to everyone that we meet as much as we can. This one, don't forget, very important.
도시인데 보게 다다 차수만 있나요? 나라서 들어가 내가 돼요. 되는 심정이 가진 중요해. 심정이 가진에 되네 감바선이 감바서 대가나시 추도 몰라서 되게 신경이 심정서 갈래죠. 대가나시 보게 심정 가리는 보게 라랑이 깔레지 잡네 아니 알아서 다들 돼서 기보여 봐 대보여 봐 사초죠 통초죠 여봐데 심정이 가린.
He says, for example, we're all here in this temple, in this building. We're here and we have aircon, we have a roof, we have water, we have guest premises, we have houses, we have lights, we have electricity, we have everything. This one came from someone else's hard work, someone else's donation, someone else's efforts. So even being in this temple, you have to remember many people worked very hard, very long, and with great commitment. Maybe you gave up, but they did not give up. And they worked very hard to create such a beautiful, wonderful place that you can come and pray, meet the protector, get Dharma teachings, and to have water and light so conveniently. This is the kindness of other people. So he's saying to remember, everything you have comes from the kindness of other people. Therefore, it is important to remember others are kind. Therefore, we need to reciprocate and be kind back.
도시인데 가리는 보게 심제 마심제 마게 심제 탐제서야 돼 보게 하장이 보게 가진 심모 임바대 신고고요.
All sentient beings immediately around us and people we don't even realize have been kind to us. And we need to meditate on this to develop metta, to develop loving kindness in our hearts. By meditating on the kindness of others, we develop metta and loving kindness.
가진 심모 임바대 신네 가진데 소의 체도 라니 보게 최체네 아니 현라 편바주 라니 보게 레다 어디에 현라 편바주에 삼르토네 대자회는 심지 가진 서투고요.
So therefore, by thinking other people are kind is very good. But we also need to take action. Just thinking, oh, my mother's kind to me, other people are kind to me, so many people have been nice to me, but we do nothing also is useless. We must think other people have been kind to us. Someone gave us money. Someone gave us our body. Someone fed us. Someone helped us. Someone gave us advice. Some people removed our obstacles. So other people have been kind to us. Therefore, with that thinking, we should do Dharma and develop our mind. When we do Dharma and develop our mind, then we can really repay their kindness. Without doing Dharma, how can we repay their kindness? We have no abilities. So to remember kindness is to motivate to do Dharma. To do Dharma is to repay other people's kindness because you develop the ability to repay kindness. No less. When we want to develop bodhicitta or become like a posa overnight, a bodhisattva, it's not possible. But by developing and remembering other people's kindness, our mind becomes calmer. By thinking about the kindness, we want to do something. We develop some kind of kindness. Then from kindness, we develop loving kindness. From loving kindness, we develop compassion. From compassion, we develop bodhicitta. So to develop the mind to a higher level is not overnight. It's step by step by step by step we can develop that. The start of all of that is to be kind to others by remembering their kindness every single day. Not to be arrogant, not to talk down, not to harm, scold, and damage other people. Not to create schism, but to help them and assist them. When we do this, this is what the Buddha taught us to do, since we believe in Buddha. Lawless. To talk about bodhicitta is not easy. It's extremely difficult to develop that state of mind. Difficult. Lawless. So the great Dharma Protector tells us to think we can attain something very big like bodhicitta and great compassion is difficult. But if we do this every single day, a little bit at a time, transform our mind every day a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, then definitely we can achieve higher states. If we think it's too much and too big and we just give up, of course we'll never achieve. But if we do it a little bit at a time, we can achieve these higher states of mind, such as great compassion. And it starts by developing and remembering the kindness of others. Instead of taking them for granted, think of the kindness of others. So the Great Protector says, it's important now to control our minds, not to let the mind go wild and just think, oh, I'm full of anger, I'm desire, I can't control it, I don't care, just let it do what it wants. He says we shouldn't do that. He says every single day we should control our mind one step at a time with a lot of effort. When you do that, it will definitely transform and change. And he says that how much a mother loves a child. A mother can give up her life, give up her time and energy for a child, and how much the mother can sacrifice for a child. We must have that type of feeling for sentient beings even more and more elevated. So the type of love that a genuine mother has for a child, we must develop that type of love for other sentient beings. One day at a time, one step at a time.
개와 망부질을 그게 초사 제와 장원을 때네 로 rinpoche는 야 공네 아니 참바더니 현재 샘센 도시 연구야 샘바데 상로 당 도시 제도 아니 가리네 샘야 타제라 편바지 제도야.
So if we start now and remember the kindness of others and develop compassion, if we start now, then it increases tomorrow, and then the next day, and it becomes more, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 year, 2 years, 1 lifetime, 2 lifetimes, 3 lifetimes. Then the genuine wish to benefit others, to serve others, to help others will arise in our mind spontaneously without any effort. But it's one step at a time, 1 day at a time without giving up. Longest.
산제 좀 된데 sensigo. 배너 야와 샤자 토바. 대한테는 남들 시바. 산제 동에 나서는 되는 남들 시바래. 오도시 산제 샤자 토바 대양 되는 나를 나라서 거기 녀모마다 예바. 나시 대가 나시 거기 사마제 응월라 대가 나시 나라서 집어치장래.
He says, take the example of the conqueror, the refuge and the sage, Lord Buddha Shakyamuni. Take Shakyamuni for example. He has jumped over samsara, chomdente, chomba. He has jumped over samsara already. But before he became a Buddha, he was just like us, full of anger, hatred, jealousy, arrogance, laziness. But because he practiced every single day, Buddha became a Buddha. So therefore, it is possible to achieve that state. And if we believe in Buddha, we must believe it's possible to achieve that state.
tenere sanje shajotowa teangor tene page sama jebe ngondo sanje ji koma majuwe ngondo tene ngarazo semje karin tezo roa rejo ke semje de jiwa yimba 총말 콩 가르쳐서는 콩게 다 현냠지 쓰요 랑이 소소랑이를 현 자치와체 현 그게 현을 저와시 뭐지 현을 니지시 뭐지 된들 때네 아니 동해를 전에 대화 고마토와.
The great Dharma protector says, when Buddha was not enlightened and he was practicing the Dharma, what was the defining thought that from an ordinary person he became extraordinary? The defining thought was developing the mind that cares for others more than himself. So when Buddha, before he became a Buddha, what changed him from an ordinary person to an extraordinary person? What propelled him to become a Buddha? What pushed his enlightenment? What made him jump ahead of all beings like us? The thought to benefit others arose in his mind. Firm, solid, consistent. When the thought to benefit others arose in Buddha's mind, he became an extraordinary person. And then his meditations and practices excelled. And then he became a Buddha. So the defining feature of a spiritual practitioner is not the mantras and sadhanas, but to develop the mind that remembers the kindness of others and to act upon it. To act upon bringing benefit to others. This is the defining thought and moment.
산제 샤저토와는 차샤위네 산제베 제바제바 대세나 드마치와 망부지게네 보게 콩은 내바치가 용 대양 보게 콩게 잠배생제네 되지 되는 좀 센송고야 되지 대포게 탐제 보게 잠배생지 좀 말이 뭐도 텔레포게 잘랜도 지로네 아니 콩게 텔레야 보게 렌로네 보게 자샬레 몰라서 텔레마임바 랑기 잠배 셈게 떡게 아니 되지 대탐제 보게 좀 다나시 천자 탐제 보게 잠배 셈게 떡게 아니 천자 탐제 매도기 처벌을 주네
He said even Lord Buddha has enemies and that people don't like him. Normal people criticize him, put him down, want to harm him, want to destroy his work. Even demons and spirits wants to harm him and destroy his work. But what was the defining factor that they could not destroy his work? He developed compassion for his enemies. For those who hurt him, for those who cursed him, for those who sent magic, and for those who wished to beat him. He developed great compassion for them. And when they hurt him, when they sent things to him, it became flowers. The flowers melted around Buddha. Because by the power of his great metta and compassion, he can overcome his enemies, which cannot harm him anymore. So this we have to see Buddha Shakyamuni's own example, how he lived his life. Our great protector says. He says to meet Buddha's teachings is very rare. Even some people are in Buddha's teachings, they see Buddha images, they see lamas, monks, teachers, but they don't practice. They even try to harm the monk. They try to damage the monk. He says there are people like that who even, they have Dharma around them, they don't practice. It's very rare, so you should think you have something very rare and very precious. And then within Dharma, within Buddha Shakyamuni's teachings is the lineage of Tsongkhapa. This is even more rare. To see very few people practicing Tsongkhapa's lineage is not to be discouraged, it's to see how precious it is. For example, this is not what he said. I'm giving you an example. Which are more, glass or diamonds? Who owns more? Do you own more glass or you own more diamonds? So in that example, just because you see less people practicing Dharma, less people practicing Tsongkhapa, doesn't mean it's not effective. It means it's extremely rare and effective. Not everyone has the merit to practice. Even coming here, we make a lot of problems to come. This is our negative karma coming back. Lois. Lama Tsongkhapa's teachings, tradition, and practice is extremely difficult to come across. So if you have come across Lama Tsongkhapa's teachings, practice it, learn it, support it, embrace it, encourage it, because it will benefit many people. The great protector says. Lois.
Notice.
So therefore, Lama Tsongkhapa's tradition not only is sutra, it encompasses the highest teachings of the Buddha, Tantra. So everything is complete in Tsongkhapa's teachings. Once you receive Tsongkhapa's teachings, you don't need anything else. That's why he says to practice Tsongkhapa's teachings purely and completely. Put it here. The protector says he wants you to know something. There are practices within Tsongkhapa's tradition that if you do it 100% and all the way, you can gain enlightenment within 3 years, 3 days, 3 months. 3, 3, 3. There are practices, if you commit all the way within Tsongkhapa's lineage, within 3 years, 3 months, 3 days, you can reach full enlightenment. Those teachings are the highest and most secret and for the most qualified. He says in Tsongkhapa's tradition, there is those type of teachings. If you are ready. He said it's very important not to just neglect, but to read the biographies of high lamas and practitioners and yogis and monks and teachers and nuns. When you read those stories, you will see that it is definitely possible. Lois.
하다 미 무엇을 체제네 도스 종머리
Protector said, because of our collected good karma and our work and building this temple, and building KFR, we have created the karma to invite Dorje Shugden here. He says today, the God and the humans have met and talked because you created the causes for this. You created this place.
The
Protector said, the Dharma teaching he has given you just now, if you find it to be sound and beneficial, then take it as advice and do it. If you find what he says to be useless, you can throw it out. The Protector says he exhorts you and requests you all to continue to work hard for the Dharma, to continue to build KFR, to continue to do your activities and don't be afraid of the struggle. Donate, build, and make this place a place for Buddha's teachings to grow. He says, and do this with the motivation that you wish to become a Buddha, just like Buddha Shakyamuni. He said specifically Shakyamuni. He says to think, I will achieve Shakyamuni's level. And with that motivation, continue to work and do what you're doing now. If you do this, what we're doing today will happen again and again and again. If you do as he says, what we're doing now, men, women meeting gods, will happen again. He will return and talk again and again in the future. He told me very clearly just now. The great Dharma Protector says, whatever he has told you today, if some of it has been forgotten in your mind, it's okay. You have your guru. Your guru will teach you. Your guru will re-explain to you. Your guru will tirelessly teach you the Dharma again and again. If you listen to what the guru says, Lama, then you will receive many benefits, Dorje Shugden said. The great Protector says to us, whatever sickness you have in your body now, whatever sickness you are afraid of, whatever problems come from your environment, do not think you cannot overcome them. Do your sadhana, do your confession. Shakpa is confessions. Confessions can be 35 confessional Buddhas, it can be Vajrasattva, or it can be Kangsha. If you do your confessions, the negative karma that gives you sickness, obstacles, will definitely go away, will definitely be purified if you do these practices. And you will see the obstacles you have in KFR disappear. and become less and less and less, and more support will come if the members do confessions, purify the karma, and do not collect more negative karma. Harmony. Harmony. If you do this, you will see what you want to accomplish here easier and easier and easier. And even the sickness of your body will become healed. He just said that now. Lotus.
산지지 공부 좋아라. 재미죠. 손이 줘. 저는 쓰여와.
Lotus.
녀mom에 줘봐. 세제 줘봐. 이게도 보게 용서 다 버리네. 되네. 선남지 쏘다. 이시지 쏘. 전에 산지지 공부 좋아해 두스래. 두스인데 전주지 셈다. 양다베 따와대. 보게 최진님보다 인도 될라 보게 로비아이 된도 아니 남르마신 로비잖아. 아니 도스 중에는 가리는 보게 라시 대원지의 기본 용어야. 가리는 야부지 용어야 돼. 도스 용토.
To accomplish peace, healing for our body and our mind. Practice compassion to others. Collect good karma and merit. And then on a higher level, collect wisdom merit. Yishigitso. And always think, I wish to achieve Buddha's level. And be kind and develop this type of mind. When you develop this type of mind, the great protector says, you will see more and more results here and in your own lives. So the results in our lives and what we want to build here doesn't just come from being nice to people, it comes from us having a very good motivation to benefit them. Then if we do that, the protector said, definitely you will see success. You will see success. Longs.
다 되는지는 차샤네. 아니 랑이 교와 강제 통제 조배. 산지지 고마 심야 통제 산지지 고마 토베체도 뭐만랑 야고지체.
What's very important is every single day do confessions, and then every single day for the negative karma you collected, confess, so that they don't become bigger and come back to you and us. And then every single day, very important to dedicate the merits you've collected. All the merits you collected. We don't do only bad things every day, we also do good things. Every single day before sleeping, dedicate the good merits. And Janju Senjo Rinpoche, Majipane Chikichi Chebane Memema Yangone Gon the Power Show. For example, by reciting that. Every day, dedicate the good merits and purify the negative karma. Do this daily is very important, the protector says.
파마 심야 통제 되던데 인간으로 통제 따도 통제 장주 심마 가능성이 들어가고 있는 면은도 장주 세조를 뭐지 마지막에 제발
The Dharma Protector told me just now to not be worried that we can't accomplish things. If one person doesn't want to do it, someone else will come and do it, as long as we develop a good mind. It kind of matches what Henry used to say to me. No one's indispensable. It's a curse, I keep repeating that to him. Well, it kind of matches what the Protector said just now. Protector doesn't mean it in a negative way, like, oh, don't care about people. No, no. What he says is to think big, think wide. If someone doesn't want to do it, they throw a little BF, they don't do their job, never mind. Someone else will come and do it. What's important is we ourselves have a big mind. We ourselves think we can accomplish it. We ourselves think that we can do it. He says, he told me, if I think like that, and my motivation is to spread Tsongkhapa's teachings without dilution, meaning mix the lineages. Respect all lineages, but practice Tsongkhapa's purely. He said many times, Chima Mepa is without mixing. Practice Tsongkhapa's teachings 100% without mixing, all the way. He says what we want to accomplish within ourselves and others will definitely be accomplished. Definitely. He says, don't worry about that. He says, most important to think we wish to do this. And some of you are Chinese speaking. I will have most of this on YouTube and I'll have it transcribed. So in the future, you can listen again in Chinese, read again in Chinese what the Protector has said. I wanted to tell you something that the Oracle monk Chojela, 2-3 months ago, the Protector entered him and told him he wants to go to Kechara. At that time, it was Ben Kui and Pastor JJ. Protector told them. So I told them to tell the Protector, I don't want him to come. Because I'm not finished yet, I didn't make a new throne, I didn't finish painting, there's a lot of things I want to do before I invite him. So the Protector again told Chojela he wants to come. So I told Ben Kui and Pastor J, tell him, I don't want you to come yet, not yet, wait. So then again, last month, Pastor JJ called them up and the Protector entered and talked on the phone and said, I want to come to help you remove obstacles. What's the point if I come later when the obstacles take over? I said, okay. What's the point if I come later and the obstacles already take over? I want to come now. And he told JJ, why you don't want me to come? The Protector scolded JJ. I said, oh, it's good I made JJ the guinea pig. So that's why when I come here, I'd say to Protector, oh, welcome. So it really happened like that. All of you go on YouTube and type in Sepong Monastery opening. Then you will see Chojela among thousands of monks. And Chojela walks in and takes trance among the highest lamas and gives advice like what he did here. Without exaggerating, Chojela in trance has given advice in the last 30 years to over hundreds of thousands of monks, literally hundreds of thousands of monks and high lamas. He didn't want to bring any monks here. He didn't want to bring any assistants here. He wanted Kechara to train up our own people to do the rituals, the symbols, the drums, the music, the chanting, to invite the protector. This is the first time in Chojela's history that a non-Tibetan monk did the invocation for the protector to enter him. First time. You don't see any Tibetan monks doing the ritual. It's all our local people. This one, Chojela himself insisted we learn everything. It can have two meanings. One is we will have our own oracle in the future, or Chojela will visit again and again and again. Then we can do this more. Today, you heard the Dharma protector speak to you and give you a Dharma teaching. Everything was about transforming the mind, trusting the Buddha, and karma. The protector never talked about harming others, never talked about praying to him, never told you to do negative actions. The protector asks you to develop a good mind. He asks you to remember the kindness of others. By the content of his speech, you know the content of his mind, which is Manjushri. Some people like to say, oh, Dorje Shugden is not Buddha. They make all kinds of noise on the internet, but they didn't witness this. All these questions we have in that our people work to compose. 24 pages of questions. He didn't answer them. He said, I want to give them a Dharma talk. If he answers our questions, you'll have to stay a long time in the heat and suffer. He doesn't want you to suffer, so he'd rather give you a Dharma talk, and he says, at another time, he will answer those questions privately to me. So you have received the Dharma for many years from a very fat, tall Lama. 99% of you like me, 1% see me and run. If Rinpoche says, let's go for a drink, I have many more friends. If I say, let's go look for pretty girls, or okay, pretty boys for some of you, more friends will come. If I ask you for a cigarette, you got a lighter, I have many friends. Go outside and smoke. If I ask you, go on vacation every week, enjoy yourself, wear bikini, go get your face operation, dye your hair. If I tell you to all that, this place, I think 60, 70,000 people, the best seafood in the world. If I tell you, don't need to work for Dharma, don't pray to Buddha, pray to US dollar. Oh, you'll be my very good friend. But this fat, tall Lama always tells you the opposite. That's why 99% like me, 1% see me, run very fast. But today is very special. Today, you receive Dharma talk from a formless Sugme, formless, enlightened Dharma protector. You receive a Dharma talk and a blessing. The rice he gave you, keep it very well and eat it during difficult times. One, think about Dorje Shugden, eat the rice once and do his mantra, your problem will clear. But if, okay, you stand here, other user is a model nearby, just stand up. If you see a very beautiful girl and you want to have dinner with her and go out with her, you have to visualize deeply. So if you want to go out with a very beautiful girl and you want to have dinner with her and maybe she even give you a kiss, then you take Protector rice and this one he don't help you. Some people think, oh, but Fat Rinpoche said that if I want something, I eat the rice, do the mantra, I get it, what? Didn't the Fat Rinpoche tell me that? So if we see a beautiful girl, go, Some people see a beautiful girl, the rice finish in one day. I don't point any finger anywhere. Some people see business deal. Oh, if I get this building, I get very rich. I get $50 billion. I give $1 Kechara. Some people say, oh, I don't like that one. I think I kill him. Maybe we see someone last time cheat us and the car's coming. If we have to eat rice for every person we don't like, the rice finished in 2 days. So eating the protector rice and asking him to remove obstacle is not to help you do naughty things. Oh, I want to fly to UK to see a show. I don't want to miss my airplane. You waste your rice. So today, each one of you came up and you got a blessing from the protector. He gave you rice. That is a blessing. He doesn't need to go, oh, blessy, blessy. Some of you think, how come the protector never touched me? Maybe you didn't take shower. I don't know. I'm just kidding. It has a need to touch you to bless you. In front of you, it's already a great blessing. When you wear a Dorje Shugden pendant, wear one. Whoever your sifu is, get your sifu to bless the pendant and always wear it, especially when you travel. Keep a Dorje Shugden tata. When you travel, important to take with you to protect you and clean your room when you stay in the hotel. Keep a statue of Dorje Shugden in your house. Make offerings every day. Do the sadhana, do the mantra. It has a lot of effect. No matter what other people say, friends, family, enemies, relatives, children, father, mother, daughter, doesn't matter. Whatever other people say, no need to listen. If you made a promise to your guru, if you made a promise to a temple, if you made a promise to a monk, keep your promise. That's what the protector said. Keep the promise because they will use whatever you have promised to benefit you at the time of death and your future life. Keep your promise. He said, Damja, very important. So in essence, instead of answering all of our questions, 24 pages, he took the time to give everyone a Dharma talk. The Dharma talk was simple, but very profound. And if you practice what the great protector has said, it will give you very big results. Now you have received Dharma teaching from protector, you should think the protector is also my guru and my protector. My guru and protector. Develop a kind mind. Remember the kindness of others. Develop metta, great compassion for others. Remember cause and effect karma. And every single day, the protector said, to purify one's karma so it doesn't come back and haunt you, and to dedicate the good merits you have so it's not lost. Every single day, do that. If you do the purifications, Kangsha or Vajrasattva or 35 confessional Buddhas, then even the diseases in your body, he said, will heal. Do not be lazy to do your practice. Even the disease in your body, instead of putting energy to fear of the disease, put the energy toward doing the purification practices. The protector said this very clearly. I'm going to give you the rundown one more time, and then we're done. Because today is a very special experience, so if I explain to you, it will be in your mind clearer, it will benefit you more, since you come from very far. After we go see the Prime Minister, or we see the King, or we see a President, we tell the King, we tell the President, we tell the Prime Minister, we give him gifts, we talk to him, we tell them what we would like to do. And the President says okay, or the King says okay, or the Prime Minister says okay, then he goes and he tells you, talk to my secretary, everything's okay. So then you go see the secretary who's very powerful. You tell the secretary, I would like this, I would like to do this, I would like to do this, and then the secretary will make the timing, will make the arrangement for the Prime Minister or the King to do everything. The King will not do, the Prime Minister will not do all the small details. The secretary does everything, and the secretary has full power to do it. Same thing, the King, Dorje Shugden came, we showed him the questions, I talked to him directly, he did a blessing by throwing rice, then he leaves. His secretary, Kache Marpo, comes. With Kache Marpo, he does all the work of Dorje Shugden. Whatever you tell him, Dorje Shugden will know. Just now he told me, you don't need to repeat to me your letter. These are the special requests I have to the protector. I wrote down in notes. He told me just now, you don't have to repeat to me. You already told Dorje Shugden, we already know. I will do it. So the protector has come, received the offerings, the talk, received the prayers, and if you notice, the protector does mudras and does chanting, he does prayers, because his previous life is a very high lama. Then when Dorje Shugden takes trance, he takes a sword and he did a dance. This dance is called the dance of destroying obstacles. This is the protector sending energy from his body into this room, into this land, into this area to remove obstacles and invite good energy to come. If you have the third eye, you will see from his body many gold lights coming out. when he's doing the dance. He only does this kind of dance in very big prayer halls where he is happy with what is happening. After Dorje Shugden did the dance to remove obstacles, he sat down, accept our offerings to collect merit. Then he left. Then we requested his minister to come and speak, Kache Marpo. In some places, when you do the invitation for him to come, he will not come. In some places, he comes. When you give him tea, he says no, and he leaves. In some places, you have to do the invitation prayer 2, 3, 4 times. Cannot enter. Here, we did the prayer, immediately he entered, and very smooth. This is a sign our faith in Samaya with the Protector is strong. Even when we did Kache Marpo's prayer, we just did half. He already entered. He accepted our tea. He accepted our offerings, the tok. He accepted the statues and gifts. Many thousands and thousands of strings the Protector blessed and the rice he blessed. Why? Because he's very happy with what we're doing. Then he obliged everything we request. So when the King Protector comes, with a round hat, that's the King Protector Dorje Shugden. When he came, I got up to make offerings to him on behalf of all of you, to represent all of you, and he accepted the offerings. Then after that, the king left. His minister, Kache Marpo, came. When Kache Marpo came on behalf of Dorje Shugden and his entourage, he came to make offerings to me. He offered me a Buddha statue, meaning he requested me to live long. He offered me a Dharma text. He told me to continue to teach, don't stop teaching. He offered me a stupa, which means to continuously teach others to generate the Buddha mind. So I've been a good boy. If I was a naughty boy, I don't think he'd give me body, speech, and mind, maybe hit me on the head with the statue. People on the internet say I'm a bad lama. He said I'm a good lama, so I think I listen to him. So some people go up to Kache Marpo like this. You see? And then they don't look. Guilty. Some people near Kache Marpo dare not look at him. Like that. Guilty, I saw. Some people walk up like that. Some people walk up like that. Kache Marpo, I watch him, he have to see so many of you like that. Why do you think he wipe his face, he look at you, ayo. Ayo. No, I'm just kidding. He wiped the face is for each person, remove your bad karma. Some of you, he walk up, some of you walk up, he do like this. This means your karma is less to wipe away. Some he walk up like, no, I'm not kidding. There's a lot of karma, sickness to remove. I won't give you any names. I have an interesting student from England, a little bit chubby. When she come up, Kache Marpo cover the face. When Dato Eric walk up, he do like this. When Dato May walk up, he do like this. When Dato Ruby came up, he wants to take selfie with her. When Lee Kim come up, he freeze. No, I'm just kidding. Wiping the face is removing the obstacle of the person coming up for prayer. This is what it is. Sometimes you like, of course you wipe off what? Like that, wiping away the negative karma. So today you met Dorje Shugden. After that, we made offerings. After that, you met Kache Marpo, and he gave us a Dharma talk. Remember his Dharma talk. It was 100% Dharma, developing the mind, transforming, purifying karma, and developing bodhicitta. This is what Kache Marpo told you. Never forget. Now Kache Marpo Dorje Shugden is one of your gurus. Do the Dorje Shugden prayer every day strongly. Make offerings on your altar to Dorje Shugden very strongly. 100% be loyal to Dorje Shugden. Don't be scared. Protector said, don't be scared to do good things. To do good things, have courage. So he was very happy with what's going on here, and he told me, if you do as I say, practice the Dharma, we will meet again and again and again. I would like to thank all the sponsors who donated their resources and their money to build Kechara Forest Retreat so we can have this very holy event. Whatever you have donated, I have a board of directors to oversee and to make sure the funds are used to build this temple, to build this facility. And we will continue building phase number 2. We have finished the Lama's house, Dorje Shugden's chapel, the guest quarters, Manjushri Hill office. We have finished the stupa. This is the private area. This is phase 1. Now we wish to build phase 2. We have many people who give donations to build this place. And whatever donations people give, it all goes in to build up this place to become a Dharma facility. All of it. For example, we have a wonderful person who sponsored the Buddha Shakyamuni statue. So today we can see the Buddha. And Kache Marpo in trance got up himself to go and bless the statue because he was very happy with the statue. He got up himself, a god. Dato Weera Eric Dan sponsored this temple. So today we can be here to pray here. That's why I told Dato, did you waste your money? He said no. While we were building this temple, the person in charge, Bill, Dato Eric came 6 times to come and bless us to see what we're doing. We're very lucky. I'm just kidding. Dato Eric always tortured me, so now I torture him. He's one of my very loyal students and follower for over 15 years. Very loyal and very kind. When I had nothing, he always helped me, even when he had nothing. He's very, very kind to me, so I like to play with him. He built this, and like that, many people built many things here. Many people. Phase 1. This building, the guest house, Dukar Apartments, Lama's house, Stupa, Manjushri Hill office. This is phase 1. Phase 2 will be in the front. This temple will not be enough. It can only fit 500-600 people. We need a temple to fit 2,000 to 3,000 people because many will come in the future. Many people. As you come inside Kechara Forest Gate, on the left and right, got empty land. On the empty land, we want to build a 3, 4, 5-story temple with guest rooms for monks, for geshis, for pujas, for staff, museum. All of that we want to build in the front. Also in the front, we want to build facilities for more monks and geshis and teachers and old lamas to come and stay to give a lot of Dharma teaching, very busy. We want to build in the front a place where we can have a Chinese medical doctor do treatment for people coming to KFR. A medical facility here in the front also. We want to build guest quarters in the front that can suit 100 to 200 people easily because we don't have enough space. It's growing very fast. We have 7 people who live here and stay here most of the time who's willing to do all the building work. So, we want to build the front. We want to do it, but now we need to raise funds because our money completely finished. We only have a little bit to maintain, but I'm not worried because the Protector said to do it. I know some help will come. Remember, what we want to do here is to create a Dharma institution to last for many, many, many generations. This institution is not for Tsem Rinpoche. I will be dead in a few years. It's not named Tsem Rinpoche Institution. It's named Kechara. This institution is not for Tsem Rinpoche. This institution is to create Dharma teachers, Dharma learning, Dharma meditation, healing, and purification. So we are all working very hard here to develop all that. I'm just giving you all the news to tell you the update of our progress right now. So phase 1 is finished. We cannot start phase 2 yet. We hope in the future we can start phase 2 quickly with the help of everyone. Okay, that's our progress for now. So why the monk always talking about building temple? What do you want the monk to do? Of course the monk is supposed to build temple and teach Dharma. What else is a monk supposed to do? You want me to drink piju? Smoke incense? Of course not. You want monk teach Dharma. Build temple. Give Dharma teaching. Bless people. Of course that's all I ever talk about. That's all I ever hear. You hear Rinpoche, oh, he wants to build again. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to go do business? No, you want me to stay here, do Dharma. If I do Dharma, I don't do business. The money come from where? The durian tree. My durian tree, I open only durian, no money, sorry. So when you see Rinpoche, don't think, oh, Kechara want money. Yes, I want money. Put it right here. I give this to my BOD to build temple. I take 2% to eat. Okay, like 3%. So that's what monk is supposed to do. So when you see Rinpoche, don't say, oh, blessing, ang pao. No. See, think when you see Rinpoche, he wants to make the Dharma grow. Thank you. So we want one facility in the country, one facility in the city, and then that's all. Why? The city people, busy, can go city. Weekend can come country. So the current place we have in the city, too small. We want to now get a big place in the city and move to a big place. So the one in the city, we want to make it bigger. The one here, we want to do phase 2. This is Pastor K.H. Ng. Come here, come here. He is a businessman. He is a family man. He has children. He's just like you and me. He became a pastor recently, a lay pastor. Recently, his company went public listed. So now, his business and company is public listed. He take care of his family, his wife. Also, he teach Dharma. He has agreed with me to build and to be in charge of moving to the new city place in the near future. So Pastor Ng is in charge of building the new place. So I want to make one more businessman a pastor. This is a suit and clothes for people who have families. Stay layperson is teaching Dharma pastor. This is the pastor where white is training to become monk later. So my friend, the businessman, I was thinking the white looked very nice. Maybe here I make a little bit bigger lah. This one nice too, but this one more nice. I have a talk with my business friend later. Maybe next week you see him. Next time his wife see him, no more, oh hello darling. It's a namo mitofo. So slowly. He told me last time, when he's sleeping and dreaming, I want to be monk. He don't remember. Okay, so we have nearly finished phase 1. We want to do phase 2. I want to thank all the Kecharians. I want to thank all the volunteers, the staff, the workers. I want to thank all of the pastors and BOD and everyone involved for working for weeks. Some people complain to me, oh, the hours are very long. The work is a lot. Yes, it is. The hours are very long and the work is a lot because it's to serve others. Some people complain, oh, you work in the Ladrang with Rinpoche. How do you manage the hours? It's so long. How do you manage the hours of doing nothing every day so long? All day long you do nothing. And you can do that every day for so long. How do you manage to do nothing every day for so long? I want to know. I can work many hours, and the Ladrang people work many hours. In fact, instead of criticizing the Ladrang and saying they work so long, you should fold your hands and say thank you. For example, Benqui, the Ladrang people, the Puja people, didn't sleep for 2-3 nights to prepare for all this. They're up all night, all day preparing. The logistics, cleaning, changing the air conditioning, washing, preparing, security. They work for many days, no sleep. Instead of saying, oh, how do you work so long? Actually, you should wonder and say thank you. So I personally, with much humility, thank my KFR team, thank my Ladrang team. I thank my pastors. I thank the volunteers, the workers, the staff, especially the Puja department under Pastor H.E. I'd like to thank all of them for working days and days and days and days to make Chojela's visit very pleasant, so we can all meet Dorje Shugden. I'd like to thank my sponsors for sponsoring this event and to give money to help with the expenditure, Chojela's tickets, Chojela's food, Chojela's traveling, many other things. I want to thank all my sponsors for doing this. I want to thank my writers who work for days and days and days and days tirelessly. People always say Rinpoche is so great, Rinpoche is so fabulous, Rinpoche is so compassionate. Behind every Rinpoche is a group of students who do so much you will never see. So it's not the Rinpoches who are so great. It is the students who are not lazy, who don't hide in their comfort zones, who make excuses not to do work, who always make excuses year after year. They have time to eat and sleep and travel, but no time to do Dharma work. For these students who are pushing their comfort zone, working very hard, I sincerely thank them. I sincerely put my respects to them. Without them, none of this can happen. So don't only praise the Rinpoche. Rinpoche is so good, Rinpoche is so good, Rinpoche is so good. Rinpoche not bad, but the people behind Rinpoche is excellent. Encourage people to do Dharma work. Support people who do Dharma work. Who in Malaysia look at you and you do Dharma work and say, oh, you're so good. They say you're wasting your life. These people do Dharma work and they have obstacle from their family, obstacle from their friends, obstacle from samsara, obstacle from their party people. You're wasting your life. Instead of putting the people down in the Lajong, putting down the people in Kechara, you should donate to them, pay their stipend and salary, buy them their uniform, bring them lunch, pay for their tickets. You should support them. Without them, none of this is possible. Rinpoche is nice, Rinpoche is kind, yes, yes, but they're very kind. All the people helping me have families, have girlfriend, have boyfriend, want to go party, want to have friends, want to do good things. All of them, just like you. But yet, they sit here, working 24 hours, day after day after day. Support my Kechara people. Praise my Kechara people. Give them your blessings, give them your prayers. Without my Kechara people, Tsem Rinpoche is nothing. So I would like to give a special thanks and my utmost respect to my BOD, Board of Directors. Most of them perform very well. I'd like to thank my pastors who tirelessly go do pujas, teach, bless people, bless their car, go to their funerals, bless the bodies, bless children, tirelessly travel outstation. I'd like to thank my writers who work very hard with me to produce my very wonderful blog. I have a group of writers that work very, very hard, tirelessly, always smiling, always accommodating. I'd like to thank my puja group, puja department, who work very hard, making tormas, preparing, setting up. Even someone don't buy them food and give them, but they work all night tirelessly. I would like to thank my Lajong people. The Lajong people work very close to me all day and all night. People criticize the Lajong and say, the hours are so long. Quiet. All day you do nothing, and you can every day waste your time doing nothing. They work long hours doing things to help all of you. I salute my Lajong people, and I offer them my respects and my praise, and I offer them my devotions and my prayers. Without my Lajong people, I cannot do anything. So do not say Lajong hours are very long. I hear. If you cannot do it, quiet. But instead of dragging people down with negative talk, criticizing the hours are long, you should praise them. Give them food, coffee, tea, give them ang pao. I'd like to thank my KFR team. Mosquitoes, heat, rain, contractors, land. They're out there in the sun every single day building all of this. Why is Tsem Rinpoche fat and white? Because I'm inside. Why are they skinny and black? Because they're in the hot sun. Their beautiful tan skin is the result of hard work. I praise them. I'd like to thank my sponsors who take a portion of their money and give to the board of directors in Kechara to build these facilities. They can use this money to get their children and drink up and have a good time and waste the money. Buy cars, buy women, buy fun. But the sponsors give and develop this. Remember something. I will retire in the future and put a new spiritual director here. This place doesn't belong to me. Kechara will be put under a foundation very soon. It will be the Tsem Rinpoche Foundation. All property, land, money, everything will be put under a Tsem Rinpoche Foundation, which is approved by the Prime Minister's Office of Malaysia. So the money will be used by Kechara pastors and organization. I will not control, because I will die. I will retire, but this must continue. We're working towards that. So I would like to thank the staff, the volunteers, even the young people, where people like Ba Chin, Wan San, many, many young people who work month after month after month. I just name a few. They take time away from school and work here and volunteer. Edward, Beatrix, Pastor Henry's daughter is working here with us for 1 year before she goes to university. I'd like to thank Beatrix. I would like to thank all the volunteers and staff who come here on a regular basis to help. So many of you. You all are great. Not Tsem Rinpoche. Watch. Tsem Rinpoche, students. Need 2 hands. So I'd like to thank my Lajong department, who work tirelessly with me. I would like to thank my BOD. Most of them do their work very well. I would like to thank my tireless and courageous pastors, because you have the support of no one to be a pastor, but it's your own courage that you become a pastor. I thank my puja department. I thank my writers and my sponsors. Without my sponsors, and I want to tell you something, the sponsors I've had in the past are the kindest. They have never ever asked me for one thing except free statues. They never ever asked me for one thing. They always just give and donate and help, and they're very happy when they see us grow. They never ever make demands. I have very kind, very good sponsors. And the sponsors in the past I had, even they don't see me 1-2 years, they never say anything, they don't even say, I want to eat dinner with you. They just donate. These sponsors are very kind. So now I need new sponsors for the buildings in the front. Who's going to be the new sponsors building in the front? If you sponsor me, I'll give you my picture. And I thank all the departments like KO, KP, KSK, KD, KSK. I thank all the departments who work very hard and help. I'd like to especially thank my Kechara Soup Kitchen department, who has helped thousands and thousands of homeless people giving food, which made Kechara name very famous in Malaysia. I am so happy all of you can be here and receive the blessings of the incredible Protector Dorje Shugden. I am, from the depth of my heart, I am happy all of you are here. Welcome. And everybody today was very blessed. I'm very happy about that. I will continue to work for Dharma. I will continue to put all my energy into the Dharma. Please feed me. Please support me. Please help me to do all this. I need your help. Dorje Shugden told me to stay here, work here, and do more. He said that just now. He says to do more work. He just told me that. And I need your help. So please give me, Kechara, your support to make this a world-class Buddhist institution of learning Dharma. I want to produce Dharma teachers. Give me your support. In the future, when I die, my body will be cremated and put on this land in a stupa. I wish to die here. Some of you I have not seen for a long time. I'm happy to see you again. Some of you are very new people. I'm very happy to see you also. Some of you have flown from very far away to come here to receive the blessing. It was not a waste of time. May you have long life. May you be free of illness. May you have peace of mind. May you have success. May the children respect their parents and take care of them in their old age. May the parents always live their way in such a way that shows a good example to the children. May our land here be successful. May our government grow. May there be peace in the land, free of natural disasters. May all of you be blessed to achieve the high state of Buddhahood.
Thank you.